What's good, YT? You are now watching
Chocolate and Vanilla Bean.
I'm Chocolate,
And I'm Vanilla.
and this video is going to be the do's and don'ts of your freshman year in college. A lot of people, they need advice on going to college because a lot of people, are starting in January when the spring semester starts.
Spring semester, yeah.
So that'll be our second semester. So we kind of got a feel on what we need to do. So just follow these tips.
All right. I guess do number one of your freshman year. Make sure that you sign up for what you need. Don't take classes that you know you're not going to need. Don't take the history of badminton 200. Don't take that. Take your English. Just make sure you're on track for what you need, because you don't want to spend 8 years in undergraduate.
Go ahead when you start. Be serious. A lot of people come and they want to party and they want to play and they want to do all this other stuff. You take your education. Like, I was a partier, but you take your education so much more in a serious fashion when you pay for it, because whether you fail or not, you still got to give them money. Mm-hmm. So might as well just go ahead, sit down, and get your shit done.
Yeah, you have to be an adult when you get to college. Don't act like you did in high school. See, what's another do? Get out and meet people. Paying attention to your studies is important, but you're not going to have any fun if you just sit in your room all the time and you study and that's it, and you don't ever meet any new friends.
And that makes it dreadful. It's hard to succeed in an environment that you don't like. If you go to your room every day and you sit by yourself and you have to do stuff, that's just going to make it just like, okay, I don't want to be here.
Right.
So you really want to make sure that you go out and meet people. And meeting people is not being a whore on campus. So many girls say that it's so cute to be the freshman whore on campus. They really do. That's not okay. That's not a good look for you. And another thing too, when you come to college, most of the time it's a group of people that you've never seen before. So if you had a bad history in high school, in middle school, this is a time for you to change it. So if you were like a little whore of high school, you can change that. Nobody has to know. Or if you were really quiet, if you want to be, kind of the outspoken person, it's your time to do that.
Yeah, you have to really, I guess college is a time where you're supposed to figure out who you are and, what you're going to do with your life. A don't of college. Just don't act up. Don't do stupid shit that's going to get you in trouble, because even though you're an adult, you're still going to get in trouble if you do stupid shit. You know that.
And then it's even worse in college, because if you do something really dumb, you're going to go to fucking jail. It's not like high school and they suspend you and all that kind of stuff. No, you're going to go to jail.
Yeah,
Don't act retarded.
You're going to go to jail, or they're going to kick you out.
And you still have to pay for it if you get kicked out.
I know. You can't be like that.
But like I said, I was a partier, and now I have really toned it down, because like I said, regardless of what the outcome of me being in school is I have to pay for this regardless. And I don't want to have dedicated time to something that I was supposed to do stuff in. And then as I get older, I still don't have that education, and it's always going to fall back on me going to school. So might as well just get it right the first time, and then you have the rest of your life to play and hang out and drink and smoke if that's what you want to do. So just go ahead and get what you have to get done.
Yeah, and see, for me, I was never really a partier in high school, but and I was really quiet. But I'm noticing now I just it's easier for me to meet people because I'm more comfortable around. And another thing, don't be afraid to go up to someone and say hello.
That's how I met her.
Yeah, that's how we met.
We were in the dining hall, and I was like, I don't want to sit by myself because I don't live on campus, but she does. Mm-hmm. And so, it was really hard for me to meet people at first, because I really didn't know how I would say, because I don't see people a lot. So I see this girl, she's sitting by herself. Hell, I'm going to sit by myself too. Might as well sit together. And that's how we met each other. And now we're just like, that's my white sister. She is.
But yeah, it's you have got to, I guess, put back some of your fears. Mm-hmm. And people are not as judgmental in college as they are in high school, because high school you're still, I guess, stuck in more of a middle school mentality. You're still in cliques. You're still making fun of people. You're still trying to be cool. And in college, nobody gives a shit.
Yeah.
You know.
That was just one thing too. Like in high school, I always had to dress up, I always had to make up, all this stuff. Like I'm not just gonna walk out looking like a scrub, but I'm not just gonna be ready for a fucking fashion show every day. And I mean, as you get older, you realize stuff like that. Like this is not the place for your fashion show. You do that when you have studied and done all your other stuff, and you go to a party. That's when you do that stuff. Like you just put the childish things away. And like I said, it's just a new chapter in your life, and you will realize that when you're a freshman and everybody else around you is looking at you like you crazy, when you acting a donkey in front of everybody, then you're gonna realize, okay, I probably should cut this shit out because it's not okay.
Yeah, and another thing, like when you're going to classes, don't really rush it because you're gonna have time. I know, like during your first week, you're you are gonna want to get to class on time and even early, but don't stress yourself out over it because you're gonna find that you have plenty of time to get to class and plenty of time to get ready. So don't set your alarm for 2 hours before you have to get up. I know from personal experience, I have a class that starts at 1 o'clock, and I roll out of bed at 12:30, and I walk up the sidewalk to my class.
Yeah.
And I'm there, and just take your time.
Another thing too is wardrobe. She was talking about walking to class. Don't try to wear heels. Don't wear sandals or something like that. You need to be ready to walk. Like, I know all college campuses aren't the same, but all the ones that I've visited and seen, at some point or another, you're going to have to walk. Like, there's a 59.5-mile walk from your car. There's a 39.5 mile you have to walk from your dorm. So just be ready to walk. Also, every day is not going to be sunshiny and peachy keen. So you need to have your rain boots, or at least something that's going to cover your feet. You need to have an umbrella or a hat or something. Like, now it's like freaking cold, and then today, on top of that, it was raining. So, like, you have to be ready. So going into this thing, don't think booty short and tank top just because you can wear that now it's gonna be okay. Like, you need to be ready, and like, also when you're in school, another thing too, make sure you're doing something that you want to do. Like, some people are all about what am I saying? Academics. Yeah, some people are all about economics. Not economics. Academics. That's it.
Yeah.
Some people are so about that, and that's it. Like, you have to take classes that are going to keep you sane. Mm-hmm. Like, because if you just sit there and straight up study, like, you just going to lose your mind. So, like, my class that keeps me sane is my sociology class. For whatever reason, I like the study of people. So, because I'm a people person. So, that's the class that keeps me sane. But if I was just, like, reading, writing, arithmetic, like, that's a wrap for me. I would just die. Yeah. So, make sure you're doing something that you like.
Yeah, and another thing people tell you, they're like, you have to declare your major, you've got to decide what you want to do. You have plenty of time.
I'm undecided right now as we speak.
Yeah, you have plenty of time to decide what your major is going to be, because most of the core classes you're going to take, you take core classes for a good maybe 2 years. So you get your feet wet, you see what you like and what you don't, and if a lot of the core classes are going to count for the different majors. So just be sure to talk to your advisors or your mentors, whoever.
Yeah, that's another thing too. Would they make us get to know our advisors? Get to know your advisor. Mm-hmm. Like, don't just... You need to know them on a first name basis, and they need to know you too. This is just something that I know from, as far as like teachers and other stuff like that. But our school, the school that we go to, they kind of make you get acquainted with them. Mm-hmm. But you need to know them because they're there to serve you and to help you. If they don't know you, when you do have a problem, they're going to be like, okay, who the fuck are you? Why the fuck are you here? Like, you need to know them so they'll be more open and more willing to help you.
And that's the thing too, if you're having trouble in a class, don't be afraid to ask for help. Even though it's college, your professors still want to help you. Well, I say your professors do. Most of them do, because most of them genuinely want to be there and enjoy their job. So you're paying for your education, so make sure you get your education. Ask for the help that you need, get whatever you need, and you'll be successful.
And two, like, the school that we go to, the class sizes is really small. So if you go to a really big school, for example, UGA or something like that, where sometimes you have a 300 count class, They're still tutors, and there are people willing to tutor you for free. Like, you don't always have to pay for everything. Like, you have to be open and willing to research stuff. So don't be afraid to go to the library. Hey, I need a tutor. I need help. Like, that's what they're there for. You pay all this money, you might as well use the resources that you're paying for.
Yeah, take advantage. Take advantage of what's there for you.
Like me, now I'm not gonna lie, I'm not really a big library person because I talk really loud. So even when I'm whispering, it's loud. So like, I'm not really a library person, but now I'm getting more used to going in there because, like I said, I pay for this. I might as well enjoy it. Go ahead and enjoy it. Another thing too, your PE class. This is a note, a little tip that I did in high school. Keep it on hush hush. Okay. Everybody has to take a PE class. Take it in January because you have more cold months. So yeah, it's gonna be cold outside. You have to do something, but you're probably gonna be running, jumping, shit like that. So you're gonna get hot. So take it in the winter, and then you'll be revved up and ready to go. And then your coach or whatever they call it, teacher,
your professor.
Professor. It's still professor.
Yeah, it's professor.
Your PE professor, whatever. They're not gonna want to like take you outside if it's cold. If they cold, they damn. So just think about stuff like that. So go ahead and take your PE as a freshman or at least a sophomore, so you're not like everybody's grandmama up in there taking a PE class with a bunch of freshmen,
Yeah.
So you gotta map things out. You gotta think. Don't be like me in high school. I messed everything up and was not thinking. So you want to think.
Yeah, I guess just enjoy yourself, because college is about, you get your degree, you get this education, but find out who you are and enjoy it, make new friends, because a lot of the friends that you meet in college, they're the friends that are going to be your more lifelong friends.
Yeah.
You make friends in high school, but college
is when y'all separate, and a lot of times when you move, that's where you go after college. Like, you most of the time move in the area that you went to college, not necessarily all the time. So the people that you meet here and the bonds that you make, those are the people who are going to be there for you the longest. And so with that being said, just get involved, enjoy yourself, have a good time, not too good of a time, don't get buck wild and crazy. Yeah. But, just have a good time. But that's this video, guys. I hope y'all enjoyed it. If y'all would like to see more stuff like this or any other topic you'd like us to talk about, just request it in the inbox. Comment below. Give us a thumbs up. Subscribe. All that good stuff. And until the next video, take care. Bye.